Today we're going to look at building in Perth, in particular Clarkson. It's divided into a few different estates. We're looking at Catalina Green today. We're going to speak to Sam, who's a building supervisor taking care of one of these areas. So we're going to take an in-depth look into what building in this suburb looks like. I'm on now. I don't know if you guys will remember Carl and Savannah, lovely couple.
So we're building in Catalina Green. He said something quite funny. He said, whatever you really like will be an upgrade. Savannah straight away, I really like that. That's an upgrade.
Some of my favorite clients. So this is their home here on the right. They're building a really nice 3x2. Terry, the painter, is here as well. We'll have a quick chat to him because some of my other clients are trying to get a hold of him. He's one of the best painters in these areas. So we'll have a look at that as well. But yeah, looking at the colors that these guys have chosen, it's coming along really nicely. And yeah, we'll wait for Sam to go for a little walkthrough and he can talk to us about some of the things that he's picked up on. And we can also ask him a few questions about building in these areas and what he has to say. But yeah, the build's coming along nicely. Hey Sam.
Jeff, how are we, mate?
Good, how are you?
You're good, mate.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right, let's head inside. Yeah, they asked me the other day, they're like, Terry's too busy for us, do you know anyone else? And I said, I can't recommend anyone else besides Terry. So people like a young couple like Carl and Savannah don't know anything about building in Perth, and you could only give them a few bits of advice from, obviously you see these houses all the time. What would you want them to know before they engage with a builder?
Engage with a painter.
Engage with a painter first?
No, not first, but at some stage you're going to have to.
Yeah.
Lots of people build and then they leave the painting to the last minute.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most important finishing touches, really. So
yeah.
No, I can't think about anything else really.
Oh, that's a great answer. Supervisor, you won? Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
How long?
It's good to be here.
How long have you? When did you start?
Just the end of the third week.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
The first week was just mind-boggling.
Yeah. Sam, would you like to talk to us about this home in particular? Any things that you picked out? I know that there was one error that you picked out earlier on in the ensuite.
The ensuite?
Yeah, or anything else.
Just a wasted space?
No, there's no wasted space in this ensuite.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
In my opinion, there is.
I think there was a wall in the wrong spot. This one. I think this wall was in the wrong spot here.
Oh, as in the bricky
Yeah.
in the wrong spot, yes. Yes.
So how quickly were you on to getting that fixed up?
Within a few days of the bricklayer finishing.
Yeah, very good.
As soon as I measured the job.
Yeah. And how often do you do that? Do you do it just once as soon as the brick is finished?
As soon as the bricky finishes, within a couple of days, generally, if you're finishing, you go around, measure everything.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty rare that any of the boys ever make a mistake.
Yeah.
But we're all human.
Yeah. So when the mistake was made, just so you know, they've knocked out the wall and redid it again. So I actually came and spoke to the clients, Carl and Savannah, afterwards, and they were really delighted that you picked up on that so quick. But anyway, show me the wasted space in this design.
I know, I just don't think for the area of this room, I don't know. I don't know that it was the best use of the space.
All right. So
I don't know.
Okay, so just a couple of things. I designed this house, so right now Sam's shitting on me, basically. Right, so Carl and Savannah, they actually already had a vision of how they wanted the ensuite to flow.
Yep.
And it was quite a struggle to fit everything that they have in here, you know, the freestanding bath with the Delavita luxury vanity and this kind of WC setup.
Yeah, I think the issue is probably the width.
Correct.
It's what you're working with.
Exactly right. Yeah. And I think that's something that people don't really think about is you only have so much space to fit things in. There is actually no other way you can get this configuration to it. This is the only way to do it.
I know, I kind of worked that out when I was looking at it, but it just, I think it's more this window, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then you need a window in here because you need window over the bathroom.
Yeah.
But
anyway, Sam and I are really open with sharing our opinions, which is really good. One thing that I really like that we added into this ensuite is this little ledge wall here. So this is just an extra single leaf of brickwork, and I think that's going to be really nice. You can put candles and bottles and whatnot on there.
Doesn't take up much room, but
Yeah,
it's a good.
yeah, and it's not very expensive either, especially when you just go the ledge wall instead of the niche. A lot of people get stuck into, oh, we want the niche because that's all they've seen, but putting the extra lintels in there and the brickwork's really expensive. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, that opinion, Sam.
I like those. I did one of those at my house as well, in a similar position behind the bath. So.
Yeah. Any challenges with this build? Like anything that you can point out that was maybe a little bit trickier than normal? Nothing at all?
No, it's all pretty standard otherwise.
All right, cool. We'll have a look at quickly look at the alfresco, and then I'm going to ask you a couple more questions.
Yes.
All right, so we're here with Supervisor Sam, averaging 8.2 months per build here in Perth's northern suburbs, which is very rapid. Sam, we wanted to come and ask you about your opinions, your advice for people that don't know anything about building, especially in Perth. If you could give them any advice on what you think is important knowledge before they start their new home building journey.
You got to know your budget. It's going to cost you a bit once you move in. A few things like that, landscaping, all those kind of things. Upgrade the things now that you can't do later. Get that ceiling height. Go to 31 or bigger if you could, particularly your main living, probably entry, and then go from there. Know your budget at some point and draw a line.
Talking about budget, that's a really, really good one, because a lot of time, people, they'll engage with a building consultant, someone like myself.
Yep.
I've got all the pieces of the puzzle, right? So I can match a design or a kitchen with a cost. These people, they'll go and seek advice from other people. They might come and seek advice from a supervisor, someone on Facebook, an architect. Their advice is only relevant to a certain point because they don't actually know the cost involved with the advice that they're giving. Yep. And they also don't know the client's budget, because no one goes, hey, my budget is this. What do you think I should change about my floor plan? It's always, hey guys, give me feedback on my floor plan. So I think, the budget thing's super important, to be transparent with the person that has the information in terms of cost, because they're only there to guide you. And also the people that don't have that information can't really give you as much insight as what you could hope for.
When you build your house, you can never move it again. So whether you want to get closer to the ocean or a park, like we're set it behind right now, if you're spending that extra 10, 15, 20, 30 grand, whatever it is, just to get a slightly different position in that estate, to me, that's good. Yeah.
With that, obviously these estates, all the houses, you can see the houses are packed in quite closely to each other.
Correct.
And today, with the land shortage, you can't really have a huge selection. I mean, as soon as the land's released, they're sold out straight away. And I had a client that I was trying to help him with a block, and I luckily got him a block on hold for 12 hours, and he turned around and said, oh, it's not facing the right direction, right? Which, no problem, it's not the block that you want, but it's highly unlikely that he's actually going to be able to get a block at all. My question is, with how closely these houses are to each other, and where the fences are going to be, once you factor that all in, does it matter as much as what you think people are valuing in terms of direction, in terms of north, south, energy efficiency, all those sorts of things? Like once these homes are all built and the estates are all finished and the fences are in, does it matter as much as what people think it does?
I enjoy natural sunlight in a house. I enjoy the taller windows, the things like that. And so, if you happen to choose a block that's got a big retaining wall behind it, plus then an 1800 high fence on top of that, you're going to lose a lot of sunlight.
It does matter to an extent, but yes. with retaining walls like that, obviously that's a huge impact on the home.
Correct. I mean, you can't grow a nice grass with a big retaining wall that never sees sunlight.
Yeah, that's right.
And I like grass.
Yeah. Maddie, any questions that pop up from you?
Manage to build from start to finish. So I guess I organise all materials, trades, and the trades that are doing the right thing to all of our standards, Australian standards, and home groups above and beyond that. And then make sure that the client is happy at the very end with the home that they have produced with.
How often do you get to talk to clients directly?
Generally, not very much, unless I see them on site. We have our own client liaison who tries to deal with everything.
Yeah.
So that I am not getting a million phone calls every day about small things that potentially are or aren't issues. So yeah, she tries to put out spot fires for me, but then talks to me a fair bit on issues that she believes I need to know about or don't need to know about. No, I don't see a lot of clients to answer that question. I guess I work a normal hour job, Monday to Friday, and so do most clients. So quite often you don't overlap. They'll be here in the afternoon or on a weekend. At the end of the day, there's a housing shortage. So even though things are expensive, at some point you just got to jump the gun and do it yourself. I can't see renting as a forever option for most people. It's kind of money down the drain to an extent. At some point you just got to jump it and go, all right, we're going to do it today. That's up to you guys, but that's just a financial option on what you believe. I'm no financial advisor, but I mean, we've built, we're now renovating. You know, we did it at the right time. We made money, but, you know, everyone said we were crazy for how much we were borrowing at the time, and, well, worked out for the best for us, but it's not always the case.
Well, I do have one last question. The quality of the homes that are being built now, how would you say they fare compared to the homes that were built, say, 30, 40, 50 years ago? Because, like you said, you have been renovating, and you know a lot about those older builds. Quality now versus quality back then. What's your opinion on that?
I'd say we're better now, for sure. There's a lot more engineering that goes into the houses these days. You jump in the roof space of my current home and there's very little struts that are holding up the roof. There's no tie downs, anything like that. Compared to what we have to put into homes these days, you shouldn't have as many issues, but yeah, you never know. You never know. We'll see in another 30 years' time. But yeah, I mean, we have very minimal issues now. So
Good job. Well done. You're a natural. We're going to do this again once we meet in Burns Beach in a few months' time. Do you reckon Terry could do their wall painting or not? Terry's too busy? Understood. No, it's not your issue. No, but I'm saying, is there anyone that you would recommend, you know, a friend, but personally outside of work hours?
Yeah, I'll talk to some painters anyway.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you. Just trying to look after good people, you know? Yeah, it's good. I've got to tell Kevin and Suad to hang in there and we'll find them a painter soon. Really happy for Carl and Savannah. Not too far away from being complete as well. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. I can't really see anything in there that I would have done differently or could have recommended to them to do differently. They got in at just the right time. The block's in an amazing spot, and yeah, I think they'll be really stoked once it's all done. We're going to quickly check out the other block here in Catalina Green, which is one that I've purchased for myself because I think there's a lot of growth in this area, and we'll see if that's ready. I just got titles issued a couple of weeks ago, which means that it should be accessible to us now. Have a quick look over there and then we'll find a coffee spot to review for our vlog today. No, I won't be able to get to it because I'm assuming it's down there somewhere. Yeah, we can't get to it just yet, which is a shame, but another time. We're gonna go straight for coffee now, so I'm going to Google coffee near us, and then we'll go from there. Let me just quickly park, see what comes up. And it can't be a big chain, like it can't be Muzz Buzz or, you know, McDonald's. Because we want to be going to small local businesses, you know. There's a lot in Ocean Quay. I kind of just want to go to Mindarie because I like that spot so much.
We've been there before.
I know.
We've got to try new things.
Okay, I know. There is a Zarafas, a Clarkson.
We've been there before as well.
No, but we went to the Currumbine one. All right, okay. Let's have a look at. I'm struggling here. What if we went to Mindarie, but we went to a different cafe in Mindarie? No? All right, that's a no. We actually don't have anything. We've got Small Asian Cafe, Bunnings Cafe, McDonald's, Wild Bean Cafe, Wendy's, Hungry Jack's, Zarafas. Brood Awakening, Ocean Keys Boulevard. It's 181 Google reviews, 4.8 stars. That is very good. It is, so we're in Catalina Green, Clarkson. It is 1 kilometre away from where we are now. So if I was living here, it could be my local. Let's go check it out. Coffee time. Never. No, never been here before. But it was the closest coffee shop to where we were in Clarkson. What was your name, sorry? Joel. And what do you do, like mortgage broking for new builds as well?
Yeah, everything.
For everything?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. And where do you work out of?
Strategic finance.
Yeah.
Office is in Wembley.
Yeah.
But often work from the local cafe.
Yeah. Do you live near here?
Yeah, I live in Queen's Rocks.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so-
Yeah. What do you think about this area?
Yeah, great area.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been at Queen's?
Been in Queen's, probably about 10, 15 years, somewhere around there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, awesome. And this is your local coffee shop?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Good coffee, so can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Locally brewed.
Yeah, awesome. We'll chuck in Joel's link if anyone needs finance in the description below. Yeah, so we were just in Clarkson at the Catalina Green Estate.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of a shoot there, so
Any land available yet?
no. I mean, it's everything sells straight away. So the way it works at the moment is you need to be like on the ball when a release comes out.
Yeah, sure.
As soon as the release is out, everything pretty much sells straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Untitled?
Everything's untitled. Yeah. Could I grab a oat milk flat white? I know that guy. The coffee shop's connected to a library, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to give that a 10 out of 10.
I thought we were doing 5 stars.
Are we doing 5 stars?
You were doing 5 last time.
If we're doing 5 stars, that's going to be 5 stars. What I really like about this cup of coffee is I asked for extra hot and it came extra hot without the milk being burnt. Really happy with this. I'm glad you made me go somewhere new and you didn't let me go to Zarafas. Also, I think we should go ahead and leave a 5-star review as well because it is 5-star worthy. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Building in Perth. We're going to be traveling around every few weeks, checking in on some job sites. So if you liked today's video and got a bit of value out of it, please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. If there are any questions that you have or anything that you'd like to see, please let us know in the comments section down below, and I'll see you next time.